Good morning. Maybe in 100 years or so, people will look back at this time and say, this was the era of the idiots. And they will be talking about the establishment, of course. Sometimes we laugh about people who said something. Some people said something stupid 100 years ago, and we laugh, right? I remember this. They started to make the cars move faster and faster. And they were approaching 100 kilometers an hour. And then there were experts, experts in France, actually. I don't know about other countries, but in France, I know. They said, drivers in these cars reaching 100 kilometers an hour, they will die. Because there will be no oxygen. Yeah? They will suffocate. And now we hear this and we find this sort of funny, right? But the things that people say today is insane. Yeah, it's nutty. And I have a quote here. It's so good, this quote. I have to do it in Swedish. Yeah, I want to quote this guy exactly. For the record, for the future. And then I will do a translation. It's very short, so don't worry about it. And you will pick up on your Swedish, right? The quote is from this guy, Anders Tegnell. He's the top guy here in Sweden when it comes to this pandemic. Yeah. He's the top guy. And this was in the biggest newspaper in Sweden, Dagens Nyheter, today's news. This was the quote, right? And first I'll do it in Swedish, as I said. Yeah. Det verkar tyvärr som att smittspridningen minskar hela tiden. Det är en viktig signal om att det finns en uppenbar risk att det börjar gå upp igen. Yeah, this is too much. Okay, so here's the translation. Unfortunately, it seems that the spread of the infection is decreasing all the time. It is an important signal. It is an important signal that there is an obvious risk that it will start to rise again. Yeah. Wow, this is too much, man. Sometimes, when I read this quote, I thought, this is a joke, Yeah, maybe he's trying it's an experiment, see what I can get away with, what I can say without people reacting. And the newspaper who quoted this guy, this idiot, they didn't ask any questions. I mean, what do you mean? What are you talking about? So when the infections are going down, this is the big risk, unfortunately. See? So what if they go up? The infection is going up. Is this also bad? Everything is bad, apparently. Wow. Yeah. Maybe it is a joke. I was listening to Boris Johnson, and he seemed to be enjoying this. I can't see it in any other way. He was enjoying himself. He was talking about next summer and the holidays. And he said, I'm afraid it is just too early for people to be certain about what we'll be able to do this summer. He said this in a press briefing. I understand why people want to make plans now, but we're just going to have to be a little bit more patient. And he seemed to be enjoying it. What a jerk. And they are doing the shot in the UK a lot. They are very good at this. But this doesn't seem to matter at all. And about the shot, I want to tell you something about this. This is from the United States. At least 36 people who got the shot in the United States have developed a rare immune disorder that attacks the blood. Yeah. This confirms stories that I've been telling you about earlier. One patient is dead, and there are two examples here. One patient that was contacted by the Times. Yeah. This woman suffered heavy vaginal bleeding 2 weeks after receiving the shot. And she required some heavy treatments, steroid treatment, in order to survive. And there was another woman who was hospitalized with bruising and bleeding blisters in her mouth just a day after receiving the same shot. Her condition deteriorated to the point where doctors concerned that a slight knock would trigger fatal bleeding. They were afraid to move her from the hospital bed. So that's a shot. You know, I heard somebody say this, actually. Well, the shot is not killing as many as the flu is killing. As if this was an argument, you know. You know, more people die from the flu than the shot, at least, you know. So it can't be that bad. What an argument. My God. Yeah. It's the era of the idiots. All right. Bye.